Well, hello everybody and happy Thursday. It is Thursday, June, January 22nd at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I don't even know what month it is. I was just sitting here waiting for 7 o'clock and all of a sudden I realized I hadn't even gotten on the page where the video is. So let me get on there real quick. I was just sitting here just reading stuff and all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, it's almost 7 o'clock. I gotta hurry up. Let me click on the video. How's everybody doing today? It was actually pretty nice today. We got up to like 50 something, but the cold is coming. Snowmageddon is coming to Virginia and Chesapeake. We're getting supposedly snow on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I don't know. They said we were getting snow last week and we got nothing, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I don't know. If we got a teeny bit, it'd be okay, but I don't want like a ton of snow. So let me fix this. All right, now I can see you guys. My computer's slow as molasses. All right. So this is what we're making today. And I have to go to a meeting on Monday, our local Stampin' Up meeting. And we do a swap, so I have to make 12 cards. So I figured this is going to be my card here. And this was 3 trials, so it got better each time. And I was like, you know what? I should just do this for the video, and then I'll make 10 of them, and then I'll be done. And because I already got 2 right here, so I can just use those 2. But this was the first one I did, and then I didn't really like it all that much because it was just like, this color is the basic beige, and I was like, yeah, I need a color, not just a neutral color. So I switched it to petal pink, and then so I had both these sitting there, and then I stamped it with black, and I didn't really like the black on it. So then I switched it to Mossy Meadow, and I had already done this part, and the pad was really dry, and I was like, dang it. So that one, this is the final one, but I re-inked the pad just a little while ago, so it should be darker tonight. But I wanted to show you guys this ribbon technique because it was really cool, but it needed something. So then I went ahead and punched the circle out. So I might make another one of these with this color and put a circle there because I like how that turned out. So I'm going to show you how to make it. It's super, super easy. So this is actually the final card, but with darker words. And then I don't think I did the inside. Yeah, I did a little bit, but we're going to actually put a piece of designer paper in there too. And we're using the new product of the month, the January product of the month. This is the words. And so we're going to be doing happy birthday. And I also brought sending love. And then on the inside, we're going to stamp to a fabulous friend. So happy birthday to a fabulous friend and sending love to a fabulous friend. So you get a lot of them, and then these kind of go on the inside, like to a fabulous friend, or you can do anything just because. So lots of choices on here. So I really like this. So this is $5 with a $75 or more order. And also we've got our bonus days coupons going on. You get $5 extra coupons for every $50 you order. So if you order $100, you get the card kit, which is this same paper, kind of same pack of paper. So you'll get the card kit for these 3 cards. You'll get $10, actually $20 total in cash back. And you'll also, if you want to get the product of the month for only $5. So that's a good deal this month. So we got all this stuff going on. And if you're a demonstrator, you can pre-order that new positioner tool thing that I finally found the video. So I'm going to send that out. But, oh, let me say hello first. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Lynn. Eating enchiladas. Yum. That sounds good. I just had a boring dinner of chicken salad and crackers and sweet potato. So that was my exciting dinner. Hey, Judy. Hey, Christine. Illinois. Such pretty cars. I saw it on TV yesterday. They said it was the I want to say like 25th or 30th anniversary or something of the coldest day ever in Chicago. It was like negative 12 degrees. I'm like, I don't think we've ever had negative here except with the wind chill. But the high next week, starting Saturday, we're going to be high in the 20s. Maybe might hit 30, but lows in the teens at night. It's going to be super cold here. My electric bill is going to be $8,000 next month. So, hey, Sharon. So I better win the lottery. Hey, Patty. Hey, Trina. Hey, Hilda. Hey, Tony. Hey, Heather. Hey, Kelly. Cold. Everybody's cold. You see the, I just posted on Facebook a funny thing. It was a picture of the United States, and a little kid had like scribble colored all over it. And it said, this is the forecast for the next few days. And it was just like scribbling. I said, yeah, that's about how accurate that it is. I don't know. Hey, Jalen. Hey, Robin. I got a card from you today. Hey, Diana. Hey, Bina. I got a card from you too. Hey, Frida. Getting a lot. I love, this is probably my favorite DSP right now. This and the Charming Day one. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it goes with Charming Day. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Carol. Okay, I'm losing my place now. We're just going to go ahead and stop. Hello, everybody else on here. How you guys doing? All right, so I got some cards in the mail today. Let me show you those real quick. So I got this one from Bina Basia, who is also Anita. I love this card. So this is the designer paper that we used to have. I don't think we have this paper anymore, but I love this paper. So she just used one whole panel that I think is probably 5.5 by 12, and then scored it at 4 and 8, I think, and then cut this out of the front, well, out of white paper, and then kind of stuck it through the hole in the front. I think that's gorgeous. Thank you so much. Then I got one from Devana. So this one is from Devana Alderson. She sent me a thank you card. Love it, love it. And I think this is actually the paper from the last product of the month. So if you got that last month in December, I'm pretty sure that's where that paper comes from. And then the Beautiful Gallery or Gallery Blooms. Love it. And then I got one from Robin Steyer. So this one is a cute thank you card. Love it. Thank you, Robin. And then finally, I got the card from Jalen that took 6 weeks to get here from Canada. This is the Christmas card she sent me on, I think, December 8th or something. Isn't that beautiful? Kind of similar to one I did last year with the baby wipe technique. So love it. Beautiful card. Thank you so much. I'm glad it didn't get lost because I was worried it got lost in the mail because we've been waiting and waiting and waiting. All right, so here's what we're going to do. So we're going to make this card, and we're making 10 of them, and try to do it in 30 minutes or less. So here's what you need. Whoops. Grabbed that by accident. So you need 10 of these, the base. That's 8.5 by 5.5 petal pink. Then you need 10 very vanilla, 5.25 by 4. You need your Mossy Meadow, 4.5 by 4. 10 of those. You need your designer paper. And when I did these originally, I had 4.5. No, I had this one 4, this one 4.25, but it was too hard to rip them that close. So I went ahead and made that 4.5. So I had more wiggle room to rip because it was just too hard to get that teeny bit off the edge. And then my circle, the outer circle is 1 3/4. The inner circle we're actually punching out of this paper, so I can't do that yet. And then this little strip is for the inside of the card, which I haven't put in there yet, but we're going to have one like down here at the bottom, like so. So we'll put it in there like that. So that's what that is for. And I think that's all the pieces. I double checked the measurements this time, so no mistakes there. So take a screenshot of that and we'll get started. Almost looks like I'm zoomed in or something. It's like it's not fitting on the screen today. Hey Lance, hey Debbie, hey Cindy, hey Leslie, hey Lorena, hey Connie. Now I see a whole bunch more people on here. Okay, you sent one to your mom. Oh yeah, Robin, I got both of them. Yeah, I actually thought they were both for me, and then I saw it had her name on it because I got two of them, and I'm like, oh, Robin sent me 2 cards, and then I looked at the front and I was like, oops. I just opened them all. All right, so let's take this off. What time is it? 7:11. All right, so hopefully we'll finish about 7:40 something. I'll say 7:45. All right, so we don't need the base yet. Let's go ahead and do the inside first. And then we'll do the ripping and stuff. All right, so for this one, what we're going to do first is stamp our To a Fabulous Friend. Just realized I got ink on that. I should have got a long one instead of a square one. Now I just re-inked this pad, so it should be super juicy. And this is Mossy Meadow, so we're gonna do this right at the top. And hopefully get it straight. And then we'll put all those little pieces at the bottom. So did everybody have a great day today? I did. I'm still in my pajamas. And I booked all of my excursions for Alaska. So we are doing, in the first stop, we're doing the bear, something bear, I don't know, some kind of excursion that you go see like a bear wildlife thing and go to some kind of, I don't know. It looks like fun though. You get to see a bunch of wildlife. And then the next day we have a free trip with Stampin' Up. They're taking us on a train ride through, what's it called? I can't remember now. Not Sitka, because that's the first day. And then the exciting part is we're doing a seaplane when we get to Juneau. We're doing the seaplane adventure, which looks like a blast. So I can't wait for that. So whoops, all that's booked. So I am good to go now. So if any of you guys are going on the trip and you want to join me and my friend Debbie, then just let me know and I'll give you the link so you can get on the same excursion as us. So we didn't book through the cruise line. We just did it kind of on our own. So should be lots of fun. I don't think we can book through the cruise line because you have to have your reservation number and all that stuff, and we don't get that till later. And by then, like, everybody else has already booked their stuff. So we just went ahead and booked it. They guarantee that they'll get you back to the boat before it leaves. And the last stop is Victoria, British Columbia, but we don't get there till 5 in the afternoon, which is right before dinner time. So I don't think we're going to do anything that day. But I think they said you can just do whale watching and stuff. I actually cut this the wrong direction, I just noticed, but you can't really tell. They said you can probably just do whale watching and stuff right from the boat, the ship. So that should be fun. It's going to get colder. Yeah, maybe that is it, Denali. I don't know. What's the... There's 2 places we're going that start with an S. One is Sitka, and the other one is something else. I can't remember. But that's where we're doing that bear sanctuary thing or whatever. You like the old Stamparatus? I liked it okay, but I think this one's going to be a lot better. I just used to get irritated because it didn't seem like it would shut all the way when you had the magnets on there. It seemed like you had to press really, really hard. And this one is very easy on your hands, so that's a good thing. So I think that part is better. I watched the video and that really helps. So I'm going to send that out. If you're one of my email people, I'll send an email out hopefully tomorrow. I got a thing in the morning and then I'm going to see my mom tomorrow because I was supposed to go this weekend, but now we're supposed to get like, you know, this blizzard coming. So I just want to go ahead and do it Friday to make sure she's got all of her stuff. Because I always have to take all of her necessities every week. You know, because she needs her specific kind of toilet paper and wipes and tissues and everything. She has to have the brand name, everything. So even though they do supply a lot of things there, she doesn't like it. So I said, okay, I'll be there tomorrow. I need to go get a pedicure, but it's too dang cold. Because you know when it's when you go get a pedicure, you gotta wear like flip-flops. Unless you get the gel, which I don't do the gel. All right, so now we're just gonna glue this on the inside of each piece. Somebody wrote a comment the other day, I can't remember who it was. They said, I'm just amazed that you can always get your cards straight. You glue them down so straight. I'll tell you the trick here. So you hold it up and you look at the top. And so I'm not letting this bottom part touch yet until I look that it's straight across the top and straight on the sides. Then I give it a press. So you make sure you do that, and it usually, and using the green glue helps too, because with the green glue, you automatically have a few extra seconds to move it if it's not straight. So that helps. I should just go ahead and turn all of these upside down, which would make it easier. Save me a step. I did stamp that one just a teeny bit crooked. I froze. Uh-oh. How many? I'm making 10. We're doing 10 cards in 30 minutes, hopefully. So I'm trying not to stop and read comments. But see how I do that? I just put the top up and then kind of look at the sides as I'm going down, and then once it's straight, give it a good press. And then you're pretty much good to go, because I know a lot of people use that other tape, the what's it called? I can't, seal tape. Now if you use that, I think once you stick it down, it's like stuck. So that's why I like the green glue better, because it gives you wiggle room, and you got like a second chance if you stick it down crooked. Okay, so we're almost done with the inside. And that's good. It only took 8 minutes. So we're doing good. I think we're going to get it done in 30 minutes. Okay. I make everything look so easy. I try. Okay, so there we go. So everything's done on the inside. Now we're going to work on the front. So what we have to do for all these pieces, And I already checked to make sure they're all the right direction, because see those little white flowers are all going up. So I already double checked that ahead of time. So what we're going to do is rip all of them. So you're just going to rip off about 1/4 of an inch on all of them. So I'm just going to do that real fast. You know what I should have done before I stuck that on the inside was stamp the words. So before I stick this down, I'm going to do that. So we're just pulling this towards us and ripping off about 1/4 of an inch. You don't have to do this. I know some of you guys hate ripping. If you hate ripping, then just what you need to do is cut, instead of 4 1/2, cut this at 4 1/4, and then it will be the perfect measurement. So if you don't want to rip, you don't have to. But I cut it for the ripping. So I have an extra 1/4 of an inch on that green. I think ripping is very cool looking and gives it some more texture. Call Stampin' Up or places. You're a crummy ripper. Call me Lisa the Ripper. I'm like Jack the Ripper, except Lisa. You lost 2 seal tapes. You know what happened to me? I don't use seal tape. I still have my old, what do you call it? Snail adhesive. But every once in a while, I get one of these glues, and I go to use it, and it's solid. It's like hardened on the inside or something. I don't know. Okay, so we can't glue this down yet. So what we're going to do is stamp the words next, because I want to make sure I get that straight. So I brought 2 words. So let's do half with sending love and half with happy birthday. So hopefully we'll get this straight. And I'm going to try to stamp it as low as I can, because I want to make sure it's not going to be covered up by the paper. Because yesterday I glued everything down, then I stamped it, and it was almost too big. I'm getting ink on this edge right here. All right, that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I forgot. This is for a swap. I probably should have done them all the same. Oh, well. All right, so we did half with that, and then we're going to do half with the birthday. Happy birthday. For some reason, this one section on my pad is not inking up very good, but it is a lot darker than it was. Much better. See the difference from inking it up? Much better. This is almost too big for the pad. The good thing about clear stamps is you can see, like I saw there was a little piece missing that wasn't inked up. So you can check it before you stamp it. I definitely should have put the other words on one of these long ones, but I didn't have a free one. All right. We are moving right along. 13 minutes. And there we go. Okay, so all the words are done. And let me just clean this off before I forget. Got it right on that little edge. Okay, so we're done stamping. Now what we need to do is punch out our circles. So I'm going to make sure I keep these together. So what I did was I looked on here to see, I kind of liked the darker one most of the time. So I'm going to punch it out like this. And I want to keep it with that because it lines up on there. So just pick one on each. Now see, I would like to get that one, but I can't. So what we're going to do, we can get a part of it. We'll just do that. So I'm just going to stack these up so they're lined up right. So just pick wherever you want on there and pop it out. And so that way you're not wasting paper. Let me see. We only got white ones over here. I guess I could. That one's too high. So let's just pick this one. So each piece will be different. This one, let's get right there. See how fast this is going? You have your oven on to warm up your living room? That's not a very good idea. I would say you'd probably be better off just getting a little space heater. So this is 1.5 inch circle. I know we don't sell one, but I'm assuming most of you guys still have one, or you have a die that would be about the same size, because I know there's circle dies that are about the same size. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do each one separately. So we're going to glue these two together. Normally I would just do the whole pile, but I don't want to mix up these circles. So we're going to glue this down. And then rip the bottom. Actually, I could rip the bottom all together. So let's go ahead and just put these down. And then I'll rip the bottoms all at the same time. So I'm going to put 3 dimensionals on here. And then you want to line it back up. So it's going to go like right. It's harder than it looks. Okay, there we go. All right, so there's one. So, you know, I used to eat sourdough bread. Well, I still eat sourdough bread, but I used to always eat it with butter and like strawberry jam on top. And it's so good, especially when it's homemade strawberry jam that I made. But, you know, I'm trying to cut out sugar, so what I could do is just go ahead and put dimensionals on the back of all these. So now I saw somebody online eating sourdough bread, and they put butter and salt and pepper. And I thought, oh, that looks interesting. But I tried it, and it's really good. It's kind of like, gives it a little bit of a savory taste. And I eat that with my bone broth in the morning, which I love that stuff. And I put salt and pepper in that too, and a little drizzle of olive oil in the bone broth, so it gives you a little bit of good fat and a little bit of taste too. It goes much faster if you do it all at the same time. So this is similar to one of the cards we're doing in my classes next week for the Stampin' Stack. So they will have fun, except we're going to be using, instead of this paper, we're using the Charming Day paper, which I don't think it's called Charming Day, but I think the stamp set is called Charming Day. Okay, so this one goes right there. So, let me see. Oh, don't forget to do thumbs up. Add cucumber to it, to the bread. Add cucumber on a bread. I have a couple cucumbers on the counter, but I like to put my cucumbers in rice vinegar and a bunch of dill and eat it like that. Okay. I wish I could make homemade sourdough bread, but I don't really have the patience for that, I think. But it's so good. Love it. All right, there we go. If it doesn't line up exactly perfect, nobody's going to notice because it's close enough. All right, next one. But I've really been good on this diet. And I haven't cheated yet. And I'm finding more, you know, I subscribe to all these different people who do mostly, you know, high protein, low carb things. And you get a whole ton of ideas of stuff you wouldn't even think about. Like I just bought some unflavored bone broth protein mix. And you can just put it in anything because it's unflavored. So you can add it to like Greek yogurt or another protein shake, just give you more protein. But that, I think, is the key, is getting a ton of protein because it fills you up and helps you lose weight. So, ooh, I got glue on my paper, darn it. I hate that. Don't you hate that when you do that? I don't have one of my adhesive thingies, removers. I should just put that this down. My little silicone mat. That would be good. Okay. So are any of you guys doing dieting and oh, I forgot to tell you guys. So I think I told you I was watching that His and Hers on Netflix the other day. It's like, I can't remember how many episodes. I think I just grabbed 2 of these. I want to say it's either like 6 or 8 episodes. And last night I was watching it and I thought I finished it because, you know, you think they figured out who did it and it's done and they're just going to show like what happens at the end. And then all of a sudden another episode starts because I was getting ready to go to bed and turned it off because I thought it was over. And there's another episode and I'm not going to, the screen froze. Uh-oh. Oh, it's 6 episodes. Says Julia. So I thought it was another over, and it starts another episode. I'm like, what in the world? I'm not going to spoil it for you, but let me just say, my jaw dropped on the floor because I didn't see that coming, and it was so good. Like you think it's over and you're like, yes, they got her. I'm telling you, it was one of the best things I've ever seen. It's very, if any of you guys watch Harlan Coben miniseries, it's similar to that one where you think you know who did it and you think you know where it's going, and then all of a sudden you get this total twist at the end. And you're like, oh, wow. All right, getting down. So now, you guys probably think I watch a lot of TV, but I do stamping while I'm watching it, unless it's like something, you know, I try to do mindless things where I can watch at the same time. And sometimes you gotta like stop stamping because it's getting too involved and you don't want to miss anything. But you know, I always just have everything sitting there right in front of the TV so I can stamp and cut paper and all that at the same time. So my next one I just started is the Suitcase Murders, which is funny because I was like, that's so funny. When I saw the title, I said, I remember a case years ago that happened here. And the suitcase washed up on the beach in Virginia Beach. And I was like, oh, that's so creepy. You know, like the suitcase with the body parts. And, you know, it ended up coming from, you know, New Jersey or somewhere up there. But I just remember that so vividly because I thought to myself, how horrible to like kill somebody, then chop them up into pieces, put them in a suitcase and throw them in the water, and then they end up here. I mean, can you imagine just walking on the beach one day and there's a suitcase and you think, oh, I wonder what's in there, and you open it up and it's a body. So it's always interesting to watch because they say, you know, it happened in Virginia Beach in the movie, but they don't ever really show it. Well, they do show it, but it's not Virginia Beach because you see this bridge in the background, which is supposed to be the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel, and it's not even close. It looks like the Golden Gate Bridge or something. Like, what was it? Oh, Criminal Minds used to always talk about Norfolk and like Little Creek Base and all these things that they were going to, and they'd like be in Washington. Why am I doing that? They'd be at Quantico or wherever, and they're like, okay, we need to go to Little Creek, which is in Norfolk, and it's really literally about a 4-hour drive if there's no traffic, and if there is traffic, it could be like way longer than that. But they'd be here in like 10 minutes. Like they get in the car and then they're here. And I said, wow, I wish it really was that short of a drive. Okay, so there we go. We got all those done. Now we need to just rip this. So when I cut it yesterday, I cut it at 4 1/4. So it was only like right here, and I just had to rip off this teeny weeny little bit, and it was so hard. So this gives me a little more wiggle room by making that 4 1/2. So we're just gonna rip these real fast. It doesn't have to be straight, that's for sure. Yeah. I used to watch Criminal Minds all the time, and then it started getting so scary, and I was thinking, I wonder if people watch these shows and get ideas, or do the ideas come, or the shows come from real stuff? Because I started watching it, and I was like recently divorced, so I was living by myself. I had to stop because I was getting scared. Thinking, you should watch these creepy shows, and you're like, I gotta stop watching that stuff. It was freaking me out a little bit. You guys are talking about cucumber. Oh, cucumber sandwiches. I love cucumber sandwiches with the cream cheese, like you have at little parties, and they're cut in little triangles and stuff. I'm missing all these conversations. Vicky, you don't watch TV? I started watching Wife Swap. Wife Swap? That is an awful show. They always like put people. I watched that back a long time ago, and it's like they put people like who are real, say real conservative with people that are real not conservative. So they'll put like some gangbanger with some pastor or something. And you're like, why would they put these kind of people together to swap? And they always have like the opposite rules in the house. Okay, so now we're going to put this glued down to the front. I think we're about to go over time, but we're getting down to the end. So that's That's good. Well, we're almost going to make it. Because all we got to do is just finish putting it together. How'd y'all get on the subject of cucumber sandwiches? I like watching this. I don't know who it is, but there's this guy and he posts videos of these. It's like 4 or 5 British kids. I need to put that back because it's sticky. There's like 4 or 5 British kids sitting in what looks like a library or something. And he gives them American food. So like one day they'll have Thanksgiving dinner. Another day they'll have like barbecue ribs or something. And then another day they'll have, you know, pizza or, you know, they're just different things that he gives to them. And they'll sit there and they'll look at it and they're like, what is this? And so he'll say it and they're like, And then they try it. And almost all the time they're like, oh my gosh, this is so good. And it's so funny to watch because I guess you really don't think about how different people from different countries eat. Because you would think, like in England, they would eat pretty much the same thing we do for the most part. But I guess they don't have like turkey and stuff on Thanksgiving. Or they have a different Thanksgiving, I guess. I don't know. But the one thing I noticed, like when I went to Italy and Greece, like Italy, everything was so fresh. And they didn't have like grocery stores like we have where you walk down the aisle and there's like 500 kinds of chips in the aisle. I don't even think I saw any junk food. They had like bakeries on the street where you could get fresh pastries and stuff. But the grocery store, everything was totally fresh. And there was no like junk food and processed food and all that stuff. And the pasta, you know, was all homemade. That was so good. And same thing with Greece. They didn't have like that stuff either. That's why we're fat here. Oh, Julia, you've seen it? Yeah, I love their reactions because they're so funny. Okay, so all we got to do, I did do the ribbons ahead of time. So we've got all of our bows. We just got to stick them on. And then do our gems, and we're finished. So I just kind of stuck it on sideways. If you want to stick it straight up and down, that looks good too. Yeah, I just, when I lay in bed at night, I always like get in bed and then I start looking at YouTube and things. And I don't know why I love watching those kind of things. And then there's these other 2 guys, they're British too, and they come to the United States and go around to different restaurants and try stuff. And they're hysterical because they went to a barbecue rib restaurant, and the owner was this black guy, and they're getting ready to like start cutting the ribs up with a knife and fork. And the guy comes over and he's like laughing at him, and he says, now put your forks and your knives down and pick it up with your hands. And they're like, what? And he goes, trust me. Twyla, thank you, girl. You're so sweet. You are so sweet. You just made my day. I didn't even see you on here. You are so generous. You're like my top fan. I love it. Maybe one day we'll meet. Let me rip this off. That would be cool. I'll be up there. When I go to Alaska, I'll be close to Canada. Except on the other, I don't know. I forget which place in Canada you are. Like Ontario or where? But Alaska's on the other West Coast. was trying to think, you know, if we'll be in Alaska like the first week of June, is it going to be daylight almost the whole entire day then? I think. Because the summer solstice is June 21st, which would be the longest day of the year. So I'm thinking, any of you guys live near Alaska and know? If in June it's pretty much daylight all the time. Vicky needs a timeout. All right, so now we're down to the gems. We are almost done. I'm just a little bit over time, but that's okay. We'll put 30-ish minutes. All right, so what I did was I used these, which are actually the in colors, and this is Timid Tiger, but this Timid Tiger matches this paper so well. So I put one of each size on here. So I did a small, a medium, and a large. We'll put that on the inside. So there we go. Oh, this one's sticky too. I need to clean it. But I did bring extras because I knew I would run out. These don't want to come up off the paper. You know, sometimes the gems are just sticky. They don't want to come off this little plastic thing. I kind of wish they made them all the same size, but because they don't go very far when you have only 10 of each size. But they are pretty. All right. We are moving right along today. So that was pretty good. I think it'll be almost 40 minutes really by the time we finish. I've got one less big one than I do the other sizes. I don't know how that happened because usually I use one of each unless it just fell off. And we were talking about this in class the other day, and some people like to use the pointy end to get the gems instead of the sticky end. I like the sticky end. Okay, I'm going to switch to the other ones. Almost done. Do you guys like these kind of videos where there are 10 cards of the same card? Or do you like just to make one or two of the same card? Because I like watching this, but I know some people are like, no, that's too many cards. But I like to show how you can make a whole bunch of cards at the same time. All right, last one. Then we're just going to do a little shimmer spritz on it. And we are done. See how good that matches? You can't tell that's Timid Tiger. It looks more like a light Calypso coral. All right, so let me grab my scrap paper and get the spray. Oh, and that ribbon that I used is the Basic Beige Classic ribbon, which is one of my favorites. So this is the shimmer spray. So we're just making them all sparkly, glittery, gorgeous. And takes a couple minutes to dry. Whoops, I think I missed one. Yeah. All right, so there we go. So here are the cards. See how much better that came out with the darker words. And that is so beautiful. I love it. All right, so there you go. We finished in 39 minutes. So I took a little bit too long, but that's okay. Parts of Alaska have perpetual daylight in June. Midnight sun. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, man, it's probably going to be like light till 10 o'clock at night or something. Or even later. I don't know. Because we don't get to the last stop in Victoria, British Columbia. We get there at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So if any of you guys are in British Columbia, we'll be right there almost. Come visit. All right, I got a funny joke for you tonight. So don't forget to do thumbs up if you haven't done that yet. I didn't do it yet. Let me do it myself. And like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff for me. And ready for the joke? Here we go. I'm going to pull it up. I think I did do pretty good. I was trying for 30 minutes, but it was 39 minutes. But I did stop to talk a couple times. So, but I love this ripped look. Don't you think that is so pretty? Can you see the shimmer on there? Oh, no. Let's see. I'm trying to get it to show a little bit, but it's not. You can kind of see it on the green. There you go. I see it. Okay. All right. Let me get the joke. Oh. Okay. At a wedding ceremony, when the pastor said, "Speak now or forever hold your peace," the moment of silence was broken by a young, beautiful woman carrying a child. She stood up and started walking slowly toward the pastor. All hell broke loose. The bride threw the bouquet on the floor and burst out crying. Then the groom's mother fainted. The best man fidgeted, wondering how to save the situation. The pastor said to the woman, "Why have you come forward? What do you have to say?" There was absolutely thundering silence in the church as the woman replied, "Well, we couldn't hear in the back." I thought that was a good one. Okay, so time for card giveaway. I can't give you any of these because this is my swap. So that's exciting. I got it almost all done. I might do a couple more because that one's really kind of too late. All right, so we have a couple. I think I got to change this piece of paper out because it's sticky. Marie and Terry haven't claimed theirs yet. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's do 3 of these same ones. So I've got 3 of these to give away. We'll do the other ones next time. All right, here's my, let's mix them up. All right, the first winner is, can you guys see that? Somehow I slipped down. First winner is Marie Anderberry. Marie Anderberry. Next one is Paula Stewart. Paula Stewart. Next one is Kathy Vaverka. And the last one today is Devonna Alderson. So there you go. All right. Love the joke. You guys liked the joke? It was funny, wasn't it? Amy, you're in a virtual class. Cool. What? Oh, the virtual, I forgot all about that. The Stampin' Up virtual class. Yeah, that's exciting. Is it good? I didn't sign up for it because it was a little pricey for me. I thought, I don't know. Let me know if it's any good. All right, so that is it. Oops, I forgot. Here's my email address. So send me your address if you want a card. stampgirl2@cox.net. And this is my address. And don't forget the card kits. You can get this with a $100 order. Here's the addresses if you want to mail anybody a card or say prayers for people going through stuff. And I've got some kits, but I'll show them next time because we're almost at an hour now. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video and try this card yourself. You can make this one with almost any really pretty floral paper. I think it would work great. This pack and the, what is the name of that paper? The Charming Day paper. I think it's called something else. Or is that the name of the stamp set? Does anybody remember what it's called? I don't think I have it in here. Hold on. No, I don't have a pack in here. Nobody remembers? Maybe is it in the catalog? I can't remember. Hold on, we'll see if it's in here. You know, I always forget about this paper. That kintsugi paper. I have like 3 packs of that and I always forget about it. It's not in here. Oh, lavender paper would be good with it too. Nope, it's not in here. I don't remember what it's called. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for all the compliments. You guys were so sweet. Oh, Amy, you gave it to yourself for Christmas. That's good. Yeah, Jalen, I got it, but I couldn't get it to print. So for some reason, it's in the pages thing, and I can't get it to print. So I'll try again. Yeah, because I know I smeared that one. All right, guys, take care. I'll be back Saturday morning. And I don't think we're supposed to get anything till Saturday evening, so we should be fine. And hopefully you guys will be fine, but I'm going to be cold. So I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.